Welcome back, traders. This is the second recording of today, the 13th of November 2024, and this is where we take a look at the USD pairs, or major pairs as you may call it. And I have already done the first recording, which is for indices, the CFDs, and a few of the cryptos, and you can do well to watch that also till the end. I will do well to link it in the comment section below and also add it hopefully as a card somewhere above. Anyways, let's begin. So I would advise that you watch the first recording because you have a lot to learn from there, especially if you trade only gold or the indices or cryptos. You know what to look out for. Again, a disclaimer: I am not making trade calls for anybody. Everything I say here are strictly my opinions and for myself, but I just thought of sharing my knowledge with the public, so anyone who wants to have someone else's view on the market or charts can of course find my video helpful. You are of course allowed to do your further research on the things you need to know. Don't depend solely on the information I give you, because I am not a certified financial advisor, and if you need the services of one, you can hire one for yourself. Now, one thing I want to say is this: if I make forecasts and upload the videos, that doesn't mean that the market will do exactly what I say it will do or how I say it will do it. Some things might change along the line during the day or within the day, and I will also change and adjust my analysis. Now, the changes, the adjustments will not come to your knowledge, because I don't really have the time to start recording videos again and again to update you, unless maybe I am streaming live with you, and yeah, you can see me do that live. You can see the changes, the adjustments based on the information the chart is presenting. Now that this has been said, of course, you know none of us control the market, and the market will always do what it has to do. All we need to do to make money is to follow what the market is doing and figure it out. Okay? And again, is the market is not making any certain pattern for anybody. Every pattern you see or every structure you see on the market is as a result of buying and selling transaction. So the market is not deliberately making any pattern for anybody, but we dictate these patterns based on the price actions and everything that is happening in the market. That's why and how we dictate these patterns, and when we see it happening somewhere in the future, we can always look at it and say, we've seen this several times in the past. It means that if this is happening like this here on this instrument, it means it might also happen the similar way or the same way it happened in the past. All right, now that is out of the way, let's start with Euro USD. Yesterday I said I was expecting Euro to do this, come up here, make a flag, go up to complete this, and I'll look forward to the sales, but it didn't happen that way. This ended up becoming a correction for some more down move, and if you can see, this didn't go far. It ended up crawling its way down to the low, and here is the scene. We're having this move right here coming up. Let's go to the 15. We're having that move coming up from there. That could be, hold on, let me erase this. That could be a completion of this. Could just go up, complete this, and come down. So we might not really get this right now. We might not really get that right now. We might complete this, come down some more before we start getting that. So bear that in mind, and I think I should also remove this from here. Yeah, so bear that in mind, and this may have also completed and we may just be going back down. So keep your eyes on this one. If it comes down some more, makes a correction, you can decide to sell. Other than that, you can put your entry orders below here. All right, but don't jump into the sales or buy right now, because it's actually in the middle of nowhere, so to say. GBP USD, this one also is forming a correction to go down some more here, so keep your eyes on that one. Everything happening here might not really go far, but this is a correction for this, and I don't think this is coming for this right now. It could be that it is coming for that, but I don't see it happening. But you can keep your eyes on this one to see what happens. Don't just jump into the trades, okay? But even if it comes up for this, it will still be a sell setup, because this will end up being a running flat. All right, so that is it for GBP USD. NZD USD, this one is, yesterday I was looking forward to having this from here before we can continue the sales. This ended up becoming a correction, and we did this, which is okay. So it seems we are getting the completion of that right now, and after that, of course, you know what will happen. It's more sales, right? After that, it's more sales. So keep your eyes on this one too. You might not want to chase this thing because it's not going to go far, but definitely don't miss the sales. AUD USD, same here. I'm seeing this doing this and then coming down, so keep your eyes on this one as well. And now we go over to USD CAD. Yes, you remember I told you whatever happened there might be a part of this, or might also be a part of what will happen in the future, and it ended up becoming a part of what will happen in the future. At least that is the way I see it right now. And this might just finish whatever it's doing here, go back up to break this top once more before we start seeing this possibly. So keep your eyes on this one as well. USD JPY, okay, might have completed this correction here and going back up. And remember yesterday I told you that USD JPY will break this top, and told you it's most likely this is a correction we'll get here before we get that move. And if you saw this clearly and you bought that, it's a big congratulations to you. So now it has gotten to the point where it could turn any moment from now. Okay, so keep your eyes on it, even though it can go up some more. So keep your eyes on it, and if you're buying, you should buy with loads of caution, because it could turn any moment from now. All right, for this move, because we haven't really gotten that yet, this move, and I still don't believe we've gotten that anywhere in the past. So we will still get that move. USD CHF has gone up quite some more, and we could also be getting this any moment from now. We could be getting a move like this, because this still looks to me like an impulse, a correction and an impulse, and we still have this move down. So looks to me like we'll still get this move before we get this. Okay, so keep your eyes on this one as well, and don't just jump into the buys or the sells, because you could get yourself hot. So just wait for proper confirmation before you take the trades. But the most important thing is that you know what to look out for. Okay, so the buys might not really go much for now before we start getting this, unless we form something here making this goes back up, makes this. If I see this, then I will know, okay, we can go for that move, and then I'll start looking for the buys. But if I don't see that, I'll still wait for this impulse, the correction, and this before we get the buys. All right, I'll add a few of the GBP pairs here. So GBP AUD, yesterday I told you I was a bit skeptical about this and wouldn't jump in, but now it's proving that it may be making another flat here for more downwards movement. And if we get that and get this becomes a deep correction, and we can see if we will go up. Let's take a look at the bigger pictures. Go to the 4 hours. Okay, so you can see, right? So if we make this correction here, we can come down for this, right, before we go. So you see that now, right? All you need to do is to trade carefully now that you know where the move is going. Trade carefully. So this ended up becoming this. Okay, you got an impulse, you got a correction, you got an impulse, you get another correction, and you get another impulse within all these. So there is a possibility of a pullback here before we continue, and the move is not even far enough from where we are right now. So keep your eyes on more on the sales, concentrate more on the sales. Concentrate more on the sales. Concentrate more on the sales. Even if this does this, I think it will still do this. So just concentrate more on the sales. GBP card. Okay, yesterday I said it that this one has taken another shape and form, and we could be in here for quite some time before we can move out of that range because of this thing that happened here, this correction right here. So we have this, remember we have this, and we have this. So if this happened right inside of this, it means we have this, we're going to get this. Let me draw something clear for you to see. It means we have this, we're going to get this, we're going to get this, and then we are finally going to get this, and this will complete this. And then we'll wait for this move to come before we break out of here. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4 moves, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 moves before we can go up, right? Keep your eyes on this one. And even though this has started very slowly, it could be the start of this move. I mean, this could be the start of that move. Could be. So keep your eyes Let's go lower to the 15, and I wouldn't also rush into the buys from here, because this might be a correction for it to break the low further. I'll just break the low further before it finally starts going up. So don't rush into the trades yet. GBP CHF, it's breaking out here. Told you yesterday that I was waiting for this move, and the way I am seeing this happening might just form a correction here, go back up before we finally get this move. But as you can see, it didn't happen that way. We finally got this move from here. So we've made an impulse, we're making a flag. This could be a buy, and it will be very awesome if you catch this from a very low point. Now that it has broken out of this and making a correction, it could be going up. So keep your eyes on this one and trade carefully. GBP NZD, so it broke the low again, and we might be going for this move any moment from now. We might be going for that, or we might just be going for this and coming down and then going for this one. But just keep your eyes on it and don't jump into the trades, because this is very corrective and there are loads of clusters and it's not moving sharp, so it could also crawl its way up and you wouldn't get any trade. So don't jump in. Wait for pure move and confirmation before you jump in. I think this one is looking very much interesting to me right now. Very, very much interesting to me. Anyways, that will be it for the second part of the recording. Remember, you can leave your comments in the comment section below and ask any questions you have, and I'll do well to provide answers. The first part of this recording is also out. You can also do well to watch that till the end, so you can have a full understanding of what I'm looking at on the indices, the cryptos and CFDs. Right, see you on the next video. Bye for now.